Like literally, I failed my first exam. Hello beautiful people, what is up? It's your girl Lalabi TV. As you can see, so follow your girl at 1, 2, 3. What's up y'all? It's your girl Lalabi, and I'm back on this thing with another video. As you can see by the title, today's video is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me. Just me talking about what's going on in my life currently and just the state of the world and just everything going on. So before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and follow me on social media. I'll have that listed right here, and click that post notification bell so you don't miss the post. All right, and let's get into the video. Okay y'all, so life, yeah, we here, yeah, we pay. And I got a button in the back. I know I got my straight backs. I'm giving you straight up, set it off, Cleo vibe. You see what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Trap back, jump along, getting nothing. But yeah, y'all, so I got my straight backs in just because I'm gonna put a wig on. And 2, we in quarantine. I'm not going nowhere. I ain't seeing nobody. And yeah, that's that. Protective hairstyles all year, period. Okay, come on, we kept on. Hey, I feel good. I'll be back when I have this wig on, y'all. All right, y'all. So I have laid the wig. Really just put a little Got2b and called it a day. And I put a little elastic band to like keep it down for the meantime. So that's what we're gonna do. So that's done. Okay. So let's get things on the way. You know just how we do when I come in the room. As y'all know, I'll start with nursing. So as y'all know, I am in nursing school, second semester. It didn't just finish. Today is Thursday, and my final exam was last week. So we have a week break. So I have 1, 2, 3 more days off, and they haven't opened the classrooms or anything or told us the reading. So really and truly, I can't do no work right now, and I'm not gonna go searching for other. I'm just look, you ain't put it out there yet, so I'm gonna just leave it like that. So I finished the second semester of nursing, and baby, when I tell you this was the ultimate trash, this was the ghetto. This last semester was the ghetto, like the ghetto. Why, you ask? Why? One, my mental state, oh my gosh, I thought it was bad in spring, I mean in January, in March, in the beginning of quarantine. This semester, ooh, mama. We're gonna split this up into 2 parts. First part of the semester and the second part of the semester. Okay, so the first part of the semester, literally the first half up until our 3rd exam, yeah, the first half of the semester, I had no motivation. I did not care to do anything. I didn't open a book. I briefly glanced at a couple of PowerPoints. Like, when I tell you low-key, I don't know what happened that first semester. But yeah, so like I said, I did not open, like literally, I failed my first exam. I felt it, but then everybody else kind of felt it, so the teachers curved it, like gave us a major curve, so I ended up passing it. And then I kind of like woke up for a little bit, and then I think I got a B on my second exam. I got a B on my second exam, right? And then I went back into like, I don't care anymore, like I don't care. And what did I get on my 3rd exam? Oh baby, I got an F. I got a F, like F. Unfortunately, you know, due to COVID and being in quarantine, we are still taking, we are at that point, we were still doing things online. So yeah, our lecture was online, everything was online, lab was online, like everything was online. It is so hard for me personally to engage in online, like it's just so hard. Like it's just so hard. Like it's just because I'm a kinetic learner, like I like to see, do, and like, you know what I'm saying? So basically it's kind of was on me. 1, it was on me to get my motivation up and teach myself, but 2, it's on me to even teach myself in the first place, which I did not do. So, and I can't tell you what it was. Like when I think of that time period, like from, it was like, yeah, it was May and June. It was like, yeah, May and June, because July was, I think, I'm gonna have the specific dates, but it was May and June where I was just like, I don't care. Like I really genuinely don't care. I'm gonna include some clips of me like talking, but like I really did not care. What's up y'all? So second semester nursing school, and I have absolutely no motivation, y'all. We started school last week, May 18th. Yeah, I have had absolutely no motivation to do anything, and I have a test on Thursday. So I don't know, y'all. Okay, so I just failed my first nursing exam, right, in med-surg, and I don't know, I'm kind of like I said in my last little clip, I have felt so unmotivated to do anything. I just didn't care. Like, you couldn't pay me, bro, to care about nursing. Like, I was just like, I did not care. Like, I did not care. And then when I failed that third exam, like 50s, I kind of woke up a little bit. Well, I woke up, but it was like, it was a gradual waking up. So I didn't like automatically just jump back in and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. But it just, I don't know what exactly it was, but I think I came to one and I was like, hold up, I'm really failing this class. Okay. And then two, I think it was the realization of like, nobody's gonna help you. Like, nobody's going to do this for you, okay? And you want, like, you're doing this for your future. It was just basically like me going back to why I'm doing this, me going, because I was questioning, maybe I was like, I'm not supposed to be a nurse. Like, I'm not supposed to be a nurse. Like, is this really what I want to do? Because unfortunately, fortunately for me, you know, I'm Haitian, so in our culture, it's, if it's not medical, if it's not engineering, if it's not doctor, lawyer, nurse, you're not, you know, it's a no. So granted, for me, I like being in nursing. Like, I like going to clinicals and experiencing, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy it when I do it. So like, I know this is for me. So it's like, this time period, I was questioning everything. I was just like, what the heck? Like, why? Like, I can't be a nurse. Like, I'm not gonna be a nurse. Like, maybe the devil probably too was just having a field day in my mind. But yeah, like, my mental state, definitely for the first, really for the whole time, it's still, I still struggle even now, but the first half, oh my goodness, like, I was lazy. I was like, I don't want to use words like depressed and things of that sort, because I've never been clinically diagnosed, but I don't know, I had no lack of motivation. I would literally turn on, like, when we had lecture, I would literally turn on, in the first half of the semester, we didn't have to have our cameras on either, so I would turn on, log in, wake up at 9 o'clock, like, I would wake up at 8:58, lecture at 9, open the computer, go to sleep. And I would wake up usually 2 hours later, around 11 something, right before lunch. Like, literally, it was literally an everyday thing for me to just do that. And I still can't explain. I mean, I think really what I think it is, being in quarantine and being really alone. Like, I'm not necessarily like, I'm not the person to go ask for help and I need this and please, you know what I'm saying, in the sense of being vulnerable. So I didn't tell none of my friends, I didn't tell nobody, no family members, nothing. Then it's like I'm feeling more alone, and then sometimes I'm like, dang, I wish somebody would reach out to me. But it's like, you can't expect somebody to reach out to you when you're not letting nobody know that something's wrong. And it's like, you know, toxic. I know, but I'm growing because I'm recognizing this. Okay, I used to not recognize this. Okay, progress. So yeah, so the first half I was just, I don't want to say depressed, but I just felt really sad, really lonely, anxious. Oh my gosh, anxiety. That one, I really feel like that is a diagnosis I might have to give myself, because I do think I give myself anxiety. Like, it's like sometimes like a hamster wheel, and it doesn't stop. It keeps going like an avalanche. Like, it just keeps going and going, and I'm just like, and I shut down. Like, I just shut down. It's like a never-ending cycle. Like, boom, I feel lazy, I don't want to do anything. Oh, let me do a couple homework assignments, still got to turn in stuff. I'm feeling anxiety. Then we have a test in a week. I have to read 18 chapters. Not 18, I'm dragging it. Maybe like 10 chapters. Okay, and the thing is, sometimes I'll literally plan out, like, okay, Monday I'm going to read 1. Tuesday I'm going to read 1. Okay, 8 to 12 I'm going to read. And I would literally make a whole schedule and not do anything. So then, boom, really thirsty, not going to do anything, feeling lazy, feeling anxious about like the test coming up or an assignment coming up, and feeling pressure. And I'm in the group chats with kids and they're like getting A's, and oh yeah, I understand this, and some people are struggling, but it's just like no one, you know, everyone seems good, and it's like a cycle. It's just like a cycle. And I don't know, I can't even tell you what it was, but until like, I really feel like it was my grades. Because baby, let me tell you something, the ghetto. It was my grades. I think I had a wake-up call. The thing is, I can't pinpoint the feeling or how I like woke up a little bit, but by the fourth and fifth, like by the fourth exam, I started to be like, okay, Larissa, what you gonna do? Like, 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 what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Because if you can't do nothing, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And I think at that point I had let the thing is, this is a really big deal for me, but I had told one of my my twins that I was just like, hey, y'all, just pray for me. I'm really going through it. Just pray for me mentally, quarantine, everything. And that is like such, like, I'm proud of myself for taking that step, because I don't do that. Like, I don't do that. Like, I just suffer in silence and just suffer. But that was a big deal for me, right? And, you know, we didn't really talk, like, we didn't go deeper into that. I just left it at that, because I was like, okay, I can't. I just really struggle hard with vulnerability. Like, yeah. By the fourth exam, I don't know what it was. It was Jesus. It was a combination of maybe that little admission, maybe I kind of felt a little bit less like, oh, okay, I can breathe maybe. I don't know, y'all. But by the second half, the fourth exam, I started to like, granted, I didn't start reading yet, but I was like looking at PowerPoints. Like that's what my main focus was. Like, okay, I'm skimming the reading, barely looking, opening one eye. Okay, okay, what's in the PowerPoint? Or what the teacher, you know, would say was important. And I'm starting to feel like I have the motivation to do this. Like I feel like, okay, I can open the book and not just get ridiculous. Like I can do this. I even bought like a med search for dummies basically type of book, because when I tell you I didn't know anything. Like, I'm not joking. I did not know anything. So basically the second half of the semester I found a little motivation to do better, and I did good. I passed the class, so I ain't got no look, I'm taking what I'm getting and I'm running to the next semester. But let me do these eyebrows and I'll be right back, y'all. All right, so the eyebrows are on, kind of. Okay, and I failed to mention before, one big thing I definitely think, well, I know for a fact that affected me also in the first, like the beginning of the semester, was definitely the George Floyd, the assassination of George Floyd, unfortunately. I really think it's so unfortunate just being black in America, because, no, it's not, wait. It's not unfortunate being black. It's just unfortunate having to deal with the constant desensitizing of black pain, black trauma, black, you know, just anything that you deal with. Like, how many times, like, it's just like how many times, like when we were at the height of the George Floyd murder, it was like, I think overall, I think honestly, I just was kind of like numb to it. I think that's definitely, yeah, 100% played a part in how I was feeling. But it's like it gets to a certain point where you get numb to it. Like you get numb to, oh, somebody else died, and it's almost like you just feel defeated. Like like just really just, whoa, what's up? Get it together, whoa. But you just feel defeated, and that's exactly the word that I felt. That's exactly how I felt. I just felt defeated, and I think that just kind of triggered just a whole just blahness. And that George Floyd incident also made me like just think back to situations that I've been in, like having a roommate that said the N-word consistently like it was nothing. Me feeling like, oh, I can't do, like just being okay with it. And it wasn't until like later on in my freshman year that I was just like, I just remember one day I was just like, can you not say that? Because the entire time I had a problem with it, but I just, you know, brushed it off. It bothered me, but I just brushed it off. And I just, you know, just think of certain situations where I feel uncomfortable, situations where you're the only black person at work and everyone looks to you for the black experience. Like, I would never forget at a job, I had braids, and at the end of the shift, it was like we were closing the office and everything, and everybody gathered around me, doctor, the manager, everyone was just like, and there was one Hispanic lady, and everyone was just like, oh my gosh, so how do you get your hair? Because before, when I had my hair out, then I came with braids. It's a whole, anytime a black girl changes her hair, it's a whole nother situation. Why? You, like, bruh, Sally, I don't comment on your haircut. Okay, Tom, oh, I don't comment when you get a trim. Please, leave it alone. But of course, I was the only black person there. I just started working there. It was like my second week I had braids in, and it was just like literally, I would never forget feeling like a monkey in a cage. Like everyone literally just around me. Oh my gosh, how did you get all your hair in it, touching it, you know, this and the third, and it's just like, oh my goodness. And the Hispanic lady, they're kind of like, you know, when people think they know, and it's like, no, you're not black. You can never speak for me. You cannot speak for any experience. You can't speak for how I get my hair done. You can't know. But of course, in that situation, I didn't say anything. I just was like, oh, okay. You could, if you looked at me, you could tell I was uncomfortable. I was just like, oh no, yeah, okay. What I really want to say is Google it, mother. If you really care, just Google it. Every question you want, just Google it. Oh my goodness. And I get mad at myself. I just get disappointed in myself for not standing up for myself. You know what I mean? And then when George, and that was just the tip of the iceberg with that whole, I'm telling you, I got HR like, no, this was harassment, filed reports and everything like that, like situations. But when George Floyd happened, like kind of a couple weeks after, I texted a couple different employees, and I just basically kind of like a paragraph of saying, this was like, in this scenario, you did this. You might not think this was racist. You might not think this was prejudice. You might not think you have any biases. But this situation made me very uncomfortable. Or you cannot say the N-word. Like, you cannot, no, like, bro. I tell you, I went through it. Or, let me tell you. It's just situations where it's like, you constantly, as a black person, you have to make other people, mostly typically white people, comfortable about you being black. Every situation, even till now, before I sent those messages, it bothered, like, I'm telling you, it would be like every few weeks I would think about like, like I should have said this, I should have said this, I should have said that. And the thing is with me, sometimes I have a late reaction. Let me start doing makeup, y'all. I have a late reaction to a lot of things because I'm pretty like a chill person, but a lot of the time something will happen and then like 2 weeks later I'll be like, I was not okay with that, you know. So that combined with I was in, you know, an environment where I kind of want to stay at this job and learn, and I don't want to piss anybody off, you know what I'm saying, like just making myself uncomfortable to make other people uncomfortable, and I stopped doing that. So the George Floyd incident definitely triggered just a whole bunch of emotions, and I'm sure other people can relate, but it was just a lot. Like, it was just a lot. Like, I think that combined with how I was already feeling with nursing school really just said I was feeling numb, overwhelmed, pressure, anxious, sadness, laziness, no motivation, I don't want to get out of bed. Like, it was just the ghetto. But really it was just like you know, a gutter just full of stuff, like, or a sink when you got all the hair, all the gunk. That's exactly what it felt like. Versus back to the second half, I definitely like picked myself up more. I started working out a lot more consistently. That definitely is just one of my things. Like, I need them endorphins. I need to declog, okay? Like I saw on the Chloe Ting Challenge. Go check it out right here. And I didn't reach out, but like I said, once I sent that message to my twins, I definitely felt better. I felt a little bit lighter, and I do understand talking to people will help, but it's so hard to open up. It's like you have to talk about it though, Larissa, and I know, but I don't, and I know it's just like, it's a cycle. And like I said, I want to do therapy to really just get this issue out and declog, because it's gutter. The sink right now is full of just But what I'm really scared about is this upcoming semester, baby. I'm going to an advanced med surg, and I know I said med surg was hard, but really and truly, all the nursing students I've spoken to before, they say advanced med surg is the class. Like, that's the determining factor. Like, since you have to go pass, or you're gonna retake this class. So that's why I'm kind of feeling like anxious about nursing as a whole. Like, oh my goodness, like, what the freak, bro? Like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know nothing. Like, for real, I don't know nothing. But I know God got me, and I know that I will be able to, I'm going to have to, but I will be able to do what needs to be done, period. Because at the end of the day, baby, I'm getting through this whichever way, okay? At the end of the day, I'm getting through this whichever way, okay? I'm not, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say it again. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get through this whichever way, because we're not doing this, bro. This isn't, no, we're not doing this nursing a third, no, this is it, okay? And I'm getting through it, period. Period, point blank. I'm talking to myself in the mirror. Ooh, this headband. Hold up, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get these eyes done and then move on to the skin. It's really annoying me. I really might take it off because, like, this one looks, maybe I'm giving you feel me? This one's like cute, but it's not giving me, it's just not. Like I said, this quarantine, I have been working out like every day. The thing is with quarantine, because we haven't gone to clinicals this semester, we do have a lot more time. Like, you know, you're not driving, you're not, bro, I know I got foundation in here, so let's stop playing that game, okay? I've been getting a lot of content. Like, I shot, like, when I tell y'all consistency is coming, baby, I have like 7 videos in the vault. I got one going up today, I got another one going up next week. Like, I got, you know what I'm saying, been putting work. That's what I do. And one thing I have noticed, like, basically, if you can't tell, like, after each exam, we basically had an exam every 2 weeks. So after, yeah, you see, this is pissing me off. Now we're gonna change it. After, matter of fact, I'm gonna take it off right now because that is pissing me off. After each exam, I would get cute. One thing about it, I mean, I feel like most girls can understand, like, you know, looking bummy, feeling bummy, it goes hand in hand. But when you feel cute, you be feeling just a little bit more happy, just a little bit more. Like, you just be like, okay, just a little bit more happy, you know? Is that just me? Probably. No, it's not. So yeah, gotta get that jawline, girls. Get the jawline. And this isn't the most full coverage. Like, you're still gonna see my imperfections, but I really don't mind that because Like, I've been trying to have my makeup, like, when I want to cake it up and be a different, when I want to transform, I can transform. Yeah, I will transform, but most of the time, I kind of want my makeup to be, like, you know, not too much of a catfish. Because sometimes, like, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes, you know, it do be getting, you be like, whoa, granted, I'm cute, like, period. Like, I know I'm attractive, like, play with it if you want to, okay? But it's like, you know, sometimes with makeup, it's like when you wear it a lot, you can kind of feel like you're not as good looking with it, you know, without it. Yeah, I changed my lashes because the other ones were just pissing me off. These ones are pissing me off a little bit. Like, you can see the difference. I think maybe my eyes are two different shades because this one's always giving me cat eye. This one's always giving me purple.
I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. The mama a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up a bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping the stash. In Italy, got too far, hoes they DMV. Drop the top, when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real with me, keep it 100, just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast. They say the dope on fleek.
Percocet pill on me. I saw my nigga, baby, chill with me. The nigga that post in that back don't say nothing, them niggas a kill for me. Back as I count on my sleep on fleek. Man, I can't spend on that patty for leave. Bitch, I'm a dog in my tree. Hop out the frog and leap. I put them bricks in the fender. My bitch, she walk around like she Cristiano. I used to break in the inner. Then take a running like the game of Temple. It's simple, I play with a mental. Mama said she saw me on Jimmy Kimmel. Canada, cause I'm a money symbol. Walking with the rats, I'm looking crippled. Fuck on that bitch, then I temple. A nigga for me to take pictures.
Alright, you guys, so this is the final look. Can't go too far, 5 closure. And let me know how you guys feel about it down below. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow your girl on social media. I'll have that listed down below. And make sure you push that bell so you don't miss any time when I post. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye.